Welcome to Trading Lounge and the US indices, and starting with the SP 500 here on a monthly chart. So coming all the way back to the tech bubble here in 2000 where we had that high here, and we're looking at this as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave for wave 4, and we've been looking for 5 waves to the upside here to complete this cycle. So wave 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we're looking for 5 waves up in this section here. So from this wave 4, if we pick that up on the weekly chart here, that blue wave 4, then we'll look at this as wave 1 and 2 here, and 5 waves up for wave 3 here, and we're looking at an expanded flat correction now for wave 4 in terms of an A wave, a B wave, and 5 waves down here for the C wave of wave 4. Because it took the top out here, that means that it should take the low out down here as well. So we expect it below the medium level, so in this case 2,500. And on the daily chart, let's look at this 5-wave structure to the downside. So from the top of wave B here, let's just squash this up here a little bit, looking at it like this here. So the first move down through here hasn't quite completed 5 waves yet. We're at the bottom of the third, so we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 here for the third. We'll look for an ABC pulling back up to the 2800 rather, and then wave 3 down, wave 4 and wave 5 here to make wave C of intermediate wave 4, and then we'll look at 5 waves to the upside here to complete this particular cycle here. And yeah, so let's just dive in and have a quick look at this particular 5-wave structure here. In terms of trading, if you've traded that down, that's fantastic. However, the next real trade won't come until the 3rd wave comes into play here. So let's go into the 4-hour chart and view this. This is the basic pattern that we're looking for down here for blue wave 1. We're looking at 1 and 2 here, and the 3rd wave can be completed now. The 4th wave can come back and retest the 2800 here, or the 38.2% retracement level of wave 3, so roughly in here. 38.2 comes back into the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree here. So we're looking for, this would be a little bit, well, not too complicated, but an A and a B and a C wave here. It may get more complicated into a triangle pattern and so on, but it's a wave 4. We're not interested in trading that up. And realistically, all of this here, you're going to have to be mindful that you don't lose money within this pattern here before trading the next leg down here. From wave 2 down to wave 3 should be longer than wave 1. So this is the real opportunity over here, and patience is required to get through wave 4. You can play with wave 5 here, and you can play with the A and the B and the C here, but normally in one of these corrections here, they're not always simple. The 5 waves from 4 to 5 will be simple in 5 waves, a little bit like wave 1 here. Either if wave A is simple, then we can expect wave B to be complex, and then wave C can be more complex or more simple, but it should be in 5 waves here. So we should see a 5. This will be, because it's wave 2, it'll be a zigzag, so correction. So 5 waves for the A wave, 3 waves for the B wave, pulling back 61.8%, and then the wave C here, and then we move down from that point. So selling in this space here would be what we'd be looking at. However, we're a little way off from that position yet, so it's a matter of ducking and diving within all of this particular structure here. Let's just go into the hourly chart and look for a little bit more refinement in with all of this. So yeah, so wave 1 and 2 here, then 1 and 2, nice strong 3rd wave, 4th wave here, and 5th wave. 5th wave coming into play here. There might be one more low in here with this here, and then this wave 4 can pull back up to the wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. So I'll just remove that. It'll be an ABC correction, so an A wave coming into supply, being sold off, and then the final attempt coming into this space, and then we'll look for 5 waves lower into the 2650 area here, and then of course we'll be looking for the A, the B and the C correction up at this space here. So yeah, this little move down through here, I just don't know if it's finished. I think there's another leg here to go from this little space here down into here to finish that off there, because there's only 3 waves down here so far. It can be an A wave and a B wave and a C wave back up to here. This is where it gets all a little bit complicated in this space here, so we just need to be patient while we've been through here. Just remember that what you see previously is not what you get next. You always get the opposite of what you're looking at, and once you get that programmed into the old grey cells, you know you start becoming in a bit more tune with the market at that point. The NASDAQ's the same, so I'll just cut straight through to the 4-hour chart at this stage. So 1 and 2, strong third wave here. The fourth wave here, the 38.2% retracement level, will come back to about that area here. You can check that from wave 2 to wave 3 here. I just want to see if we get one more little move down through here. And then we'll move down into wave 5 in this space here. And then the ABC. So look, basically we just have to work through a lot of this here. But yeah, the real trade will come in over at this point here. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's just have a look at the 1-hour chart here. So yeah, all the way down for wave 1 and 2 here, and wave 3. This in here, this is where it gets just a little bit tricky, because the move down through here is A, B and C here. So it's in 3 waves here. Just got to I mean, the other point for this too is that wave 3 can be in place here. We've got an A and a B and a C wave for this wave 4 here already in play here, and this moves in here, which is not such a silly idea either in this particular instance. But if that's the case, then we'll see that move up into here first before moving down. So anyway, it's just going to stick to the 7,000 for the time being. So but it should push lower down to the 6.8. So if you're short, then 6.8 is the target, and just allow this to be at the moment. It's correct. It is corrective, so we will see new lows in here. All right, I'm going to leave it at that for the time being. Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated.